Hello, my name is Adam Kennard, and I was asked to make this presentation, so here we go. The presentation's name is Inventions by God by Adam Kennard. I was asked to do this assignment for science class, and it was develop ideas for an improvement, innovation, or invention related to the natural design of something in God's creation. First thing I did was brainstorm some ideas, 8 in total, and the first 4 were a fold-up blast shield based on butterfly wings and the beech leaf, you know how they fold out, a dive knife that expands when exposed to water, which is based on the wheat seed, which wiggles back and forth depending on if it's wet or dry, an umbrella that expands when exposed to water, same principle as the dive knife, and a more efficient fishing spear that's based on a kingfisher beak. The other 4 brainstormed ideas were a multi-faced security camera based on the compound eye of dragonflies and flies, a quality version of duct tape based on a gecko and tree frog feet, a knockout grenade based on the bombardier beetle, and a high security prison cell based on gravity, which kind of science fiction. It's kind of cool. So out of those 8, I narrowed it down to the 3 most plausible, viable, practical ideas, and they happen to be the first 3: the fold-up blast shield, the dive knife that expands when exposed to water, and the umbrella that expands when exposed to water. So for my proposed invention, I really like robotics, so I'm all over the pneumatics and hydraulics and electrical linear actuators. So I decided to go for the fold-up blast shield that is based on the butterfly wings and beech leaf. Its official name would be HIBS, short for High Impact Blast Shield. The picture on the upper right is what would it look like if you were holding it. So it would have the little straps there for you to hold on, and then the pneumatic actuators there, and there, in order for it to fold up. On the side, it would have, this is a picture of what a side view would look like if it was extended right here, and then if it was collapsed. The picture on the bottom left is what it would look like if a guy had just deployed it and he was looking right at you. Shield is based on a butterfly wing, and the butterfly wing and the shield unfold by using a pressurized liquid or air. But unlike the butterfly shield, the HIBS will be ready for use immediately. So here are the specs for the fold-up blast shield. It would be a steel Kevlar mixed shield, probably a steel body or steel body and a Kevlar coating around the steel body. It would have pneumatic actuators to open the shield very quickly, and it would be large enough, obviously, to protect a man. This looks like to be a little out of my price and ability range right now, but this is how I would test it. I would create a prototype using cardboard for use in Nerf wars. Me and my brother really like Nerf. I would experiment with the thickness of materials to stop a bullet, so I would find out what kind of Kevlar steel mixture and what thicknesses and quantities would be ideal for lightweight but yet stopping a bullet. And I would have to create a safe pneumatic system. Pneumatics, they're a little tricky because if the pneumatic hoses are defective in some way, they could spray out all that liquid air, which is very cold. The CO2, which is very cold. CO2 actually, when it's pressurized and in storage, it is actually a liquid. So it sucks up heat when it undergoes the transformation from a liquid into a gas, so I would have to find out some way to counteract that. The reasons why this shield would be needed is it can give quick protection from most attacks. Obviously it's not going to stop an atomic bomb, but it should be able to stop most handguns and slow down bullets from semi-automatic machine guns. And along that same line, it could be stored in a small space. Stored in a small space. That means if you just pulled it out and you're ready to go for a mission, and then a guy just leapt out from around the corner and shot a few bullets at you, you just have to push a button and the shield would be up and ready after being in about a foot and a half, 2 foot square into being a 5 foot square. And then my goal would be to make it relatively cheap, unlike most blast shields that are on the market today. That is the end of my presentation. I hope you like it, and I'll catch you guys later.